Okay, I think the most fascinating exponential technology in the world today is artificial intelligence, short form AI. So the way I define AI is made up of three components. There is machine learning, there is data, and there is an algorithm. So if you have more data and you have more computing power, you can do better machine learning. But the main thing is the algorithm, what makes the decisions happen. So let's take an example of ProfitWheel. Our algorithm is very simple. What it does is, it says that 20% of your customers, your best customers, give you almost 200% of your profits. That means the bottom end of your customers actually reduce your profits. So now, can we use AI and machine learning to find similar such customers every single part of the world? Can we use AI to take customers out of India and help you target similar people in Indonesia and Middle East? Can we use AI to look at finding the same customers, but which are the other interests they have? The challenge with AI has been in the past is that computers were classical computers, and permutation and combinations are very, very time consuming to calculate. So we're going to cover quantum computing in a separate subject where it's going to define it, but basically what's going to happen with AI is that all the cognitive tasks that human beings do, these were to do with understanding, listening, decision making. AI is going to make that happen. And AI has evolved very, very interestingly. So if you look at AI 10 years ago, so let's take a classical example of Deep Blue, a computer playing Kasparov. Now, when Deep Blue was programmed, every single game of humanity was fed into it. The rules of chess were fed into it. Every single thought that grandmasters had was fed into it. And then based on that, it calculated every single permutation combination and played against Kasparov and lost. If you look at AI today, Alpha Chess and AlphaGo are programs which were not taught the rules of chess. Alpha just played itself a million times and discovered what will make it win the game. And the most complex game in humanity is known as the game called Go. Chinese play it. And the world champion of Go, when he played against AlphaGo and lost, in one of the games he said the computer that made the move was a very beautiful move. That's not how you define a computer making a move. But that's what AI is going to be, is going to do beautiful things which are not mathematical, calculative, but from a very strategic point of view. So I'm really excited about the future of AI and what AI is going to do to transform everything that we do in our lives.